Alex Young would like some help in field number 12. Would you be available to help him? Well, I think we could do, definitely. I did say that I would help, regardless of if I was going to be paid or not. In fact, chances are I won't be paid. But yeah, for somebody in his situation, he needs all the help that he can get. So I'm very happy to help him along a bit. And I guess we could, become friends as well. Because I would like to know more about the Young family. Because I don't really know. But they do seem to be genuine. Which is surprising. I didn't think I'd say that, but they do seem to be genuine. As for Gary Turner, he seems to be genuine, despite being very weird. I kind of believe what he says. As for Dennis, he seems to just be like the village idiot, but again, he doesn't really seem like the kind of person who would do weird practical jokes with ghosts, even though he did admit to pretending to be a police officer or undercover for the police, which is a serious thing to do, but then again, that's just Dennis for you. So field number 12 is just up here. I can remember because I already did quite a bit of work in field number 12 for Peterwood, which I did enjoy doing. It was always very good fun. Now I think the machinery will already be over here. So for the first time in a long time, some of Alex Young's machines are going to be used. It looks like he is growing a crop of maize. So if I just park my tractor out of the way, off the road if I can help it. Try and put it over here. There we go. At least other vehicles can now pass. And we'll jump into the machine. Okay, so interestingly, he actually does have this New Holland tractor with a Massey Ferguson 11 spreader, which is actually a very old spreader. So clearly he wants me to get this done, which I'm going to do. And yeah, no payment, I don't think. Nothing has been mentioned, so yeah, it's just something to help him out. Hopefully it really does help him quite a bit. But I don't know when he managed to put the crop in, because it's obviously quite established and in good condition. So obviously he has been working in the fields without me realising, unless he's been getting somebody else to help. I don't know, but yeah, let's just get the spreading done first.
Right here.
Okay, so that is all done. A nice, easy, fast job. What I'm going to do is drive over to Alex Young's farm just to tell him that it has been done, and also just to ask him if there is anything else that he needs doing. Obviously I don't have all the time in the world. In fact, today I do need to start harvesting my own fields, since I think we have at least 2 fields ready to harvest, which is pretty much everything. But we could always do a bit of grass work if there wasn't anything, or of course we could do a bit more work for Alex Young. As for the tractor, which just magically drove to the gate, I have no idea. I'm really confused about the whole situation. I don't know. We're going to have to look into it, but I think it's got something to do with Grizzly Mountain. I think it's got something to do with the old cabin, because nothing happened until I went there. It's very mysterious. So, yeah, anyway, let's speak to Alex Young.
Oh, thank you very much, Dagwin. Your help is greatly appreciated. Alex is currently trying to do some work over in the cow field.
Ah, okay. So it looks like he has managed to finally venture out, do a bit of work with the cows, which makes sense because those cows are not going to look after themselves. Anyway, yeah. She didn't mention any more work for the time being, so that's good, I guess. If they can do it themselves, then yeah, that's perfect. Anyway, yes, we must go and focus on our own farm. It is going to be quite a lot of work, I would imagine, when it comes to harvesting. If we do have both the fields to do, then it's going to be a lot of work, because I believe one of those fields is going to be very well yielded crop of barley. So yes, it is very important that we get that baled and get the bale sold. You can see the canal looks really good through this viewing spot in the wall. That should really be fixed. I need to put that on my to-do list. It's totally falling apart. Anyway, the gravel is supposed to be arriving either today or tomorrow. I don't know exactly when it's going to arrive, but when it does arrive, that is another job that must be done. I don't want a pile of gravel dumped in my yard. It is going to have to be tidied up. As for the scrap tractors over there, again, next couple of days, that's going to be sold for, well, scrap value really. Just mixed grade scrap. Basically rubbish. It is not going to be worth a great deal. Anyway, let's just sort out these fields. This one is definitely ready. That one can be harvested. The barley is ready too. And we do have, we actually do have the third field, which is also ready, which is surprising. I didn't think this one would be ready, or that one over there. I didn't think that one over there would be ready yet. This one was put in just before the one behind the sheep field. So really, we are going to be super busy with harvesting, baling, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be taking the bales to the power station or wherever myself, or if somebody's going to come and pick them up. I would imagine I'll get somebody to pick them up because it's just way easier. And well, yeah, it's just super easy. That is the main reason for it. And we make almost the same amount anyway. They don't take a great deal off for transportation. So, yes, I think we should probably start with the barley field over there. That would be the wisest option. The wool is filling up, so I might need to give them a ring and see what the current price is. In fact, I will do that now, because obviously I don't want to miss a good price. If I miss a good price, then, well, we're just basically missing out on quite a bit of money. Okay, the lady at the spinnery has actually told me that the price is good. I think she said something like £7,200 for 1,000 litres of wool. So I'm actually going to prioritise that over doing the harvesting. So if I can just get into my New Holland tractor over here, we're going to have to take off the bale spike. Let's just see if I can actually fit in. Take off the bale spike, and then fit the pallet fork. The pallet fork should be in one of my allocated spaces, which is just there on the right hand side next to the plough. Now we do have quite a bit of clutter around here. We've got the little rotavator, the mower, but I think I'm going to keep them because you just never know when they might come in handy, the rotavator especially, because if I need to maybe rotivate a section around the house, that's going to be the perfect machine. It's just the right size for the job. It's not going to be too big, too cumbersome. So I think I'm going to keep it, and we didn't really pay much for it anyway. Chances are I get nearly nothing back for it, so it would be pointless replacing it or just getting rid of it anyway. So let me just get this thing picked up as carefully as possible, and then, providing no funny things happen, we'll be jumping into the combine and we'll be harvesting, which I look forward to doing because we're actually going to make some money back again. The mortgage luckily has been recently paid, so not a great deal of money is going to be going out, but I do need to pay, I think it was £800 for the gravel when that arrives. So yeah, obviously the more money we've got the better. Stay there, sheep. Hopefully I can risk this. If they do escape, they should only escape into my own field. They shouldn't be out onto the road. So here goes. Looking for a good figure here. Now these sheep are breeding. We are actually making quite a lot of wool, but that means we need to keep on top of the production of grass, bales, and also we need to keep the water topped up as well. But from there they've just given me a cheque for £7,988, meaning, well, we are doing well. Now if we ever do make an absolute fortune in a week, like, I don't know, £30,000 profit, what I'll likely do is just get rid of the mortgage completely, just pay it off, because then we don't have to worry about it anymore. No more money will be going out, and I can just put the money into things that we really do need to put them into. Or we could move. That is the other thing. If the mortgage has been completely paid off, then, well, we're free, aren't we? Free to do whatever we want. Now I'm hoping, this is of course if we get a good harvest, I'm going to be buying either a car or a 4x4 or something like that in the next 2 days. That is my plan. Of course, if I find something really nice, a really nice 4x4, which is very expensive, I might have to wait a bit longer, but that is providing I do actually find one. Either way, we're going to be looking at a decent vehicle in the next 2 days. Because I need to go to the shops, I need to buy some food and stuff, and really just stop living off the most basic of foods. Because it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Anyway, here is my combine, here is the header. So let's just jump into it and begin. I can see the sky is quite threatening. It is very dark, but it should hold off, hopefully. I believe we are in for a fairly decent day for weather, despite it looking bad. And yeah, I don't know if they're ever going to give me a phone call about the gravel or if they're just going to turn up. I have no idea. Now, if we are going to get somebody else to pick up the bales for me, I'm going to have to get it all booked in, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get everything sorted in time for the cultivation. So I think, yeah, once it's been baled, or while I'm baling it, I'll get in contact with the company who will take them away, most likely to the power station, and then they should be able to pay me almost immediately when they've picked up the bales. So yeah, the good thing about this field is we've got loads of space to manoeuvre. We probably do actually still have the land wheel for the plough, which I took off a long time ago somewhere within the field. So I'm just going to take a quick walk, and if I see it, obviously I need to throw it out of here because it's going to do a serious amount of damage to the combine. There it is. It needs to be disposed of, it really does. Okay, so if I just take that off of there, we will attach to it, and then I'm going to have to put the PTO on. Always need to do the PTO. And then really, I think the rest of the day is going to be harvesting, unless of course it rains or something else crops up. But when I say something else crops up, I'm not talking about supernatural stuff, because there's no such thing as ghosts. Right, so now it's all attached, we can put the PTO on, and we'll jump back in and get started. So as usual, I'm going to take the headlands off first, and then we should be able to just go up and down the field. Should be really easy. Should be. It doesn't mean it will be. We could have a breakdown or something, who knows. But if all goes to plan, this is going to go fairly well. Now when that yard is gravelled, not only is it going to make everything look better, but it's going to be also fairly hard standing. So we're not going to have the problem of machines sinking into the ground, as they did do in the grass field. Right then, the sky is still looking very threatening, but the combine is full, so I need to sort out the trailer. Now we do have a fairly good trailer, so it's still going to take quite a few loads, I'd imagine, from the field to the grain merchant, but nowhere near as long as if we were using that little rickety red wooden trailer. That was really slow. So yeah, let me just go and hit. I think we'll probably use the Massey Ferguson here with the best tractor. We're going to hitch onto the trailer, detach the baler, and yes, we're going to hitch onto it, which I think it's over here. A nice yellow trailer. There it is. The amount of times it's been picked up on CCTV. I did leave the gate open, didn't I? Getting paranoid. I think I did. Well, I recorded it in this vlog, so if I didn't, let me know. Anyway, I guess I could just check the CCTV, but there's nothing mysterious happens, so I can't look for every single thing, and I'm pretty sure I am just being paranoid. Anyway, here we go. Let's go over to the field. I forget the capacity of this trailer, but it's probably about 2 combine loads. But I've been around the headland twice now, or almost twice. So it's not a bad start, and yes, as I said, it is a very highly yielding, very high yield crop, so that's good. It means we're going to make a lot of money. We are going to have to sell it straight to the grain merchant though, because I have got absolutely nowhere to store it, unless I just sort of dump it in the shed which we've just put up, but I don't really want to do that. It would be very messy, and I don't have, well, I've got the New Holland tractor with the front loader to pick it up with, to scoop it up, but it would be very slow. I prefer to just sell it straight away, and hopefully the price is good. That's almost empty. we'll continue and hopefully get the field done today. Okay then, so that is obviously another full load. The trailer takes 2 combine loads because it's about half full before I started filling. So we're going to take it over to the grain merchant, whatever the price is, what we'll take. And then I'm going to try and finish off here. Yeah, I'm going to finish off today. And if we can get the baling done tomorrow morning, maybe into the early afternoon, I'm planning on driving back over to Grizzly Mountain tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening time. We're going to go to the huts. We're going to go to Old Bill's cabin, see what the situation is. I want to get to the bottom of this. I think it's got a link to what's happening here, but I don't know for sure. We're going to find out once and for all. Whoever lives over there, well, doesn't really matter who it is, but any location over there must be getting so much rain this afternoon. It's one of those summery days where there's thunderstorms rolling around, but they're just going around you. It's still fairly sunny here, really, and in that direction, it's quite a nice day. Over there, horrible. Really wet. So some farms will have been rained off, others won't have been. Luckily, we're one of those in the middle, so we have not been rained off. So, I would imagine, judging by how full the trailer is now and how much of the field we have left, we're going to be taking 3 trailer loads to the grain merchant in total, but probably the final one won't be very full. But even if it's more or less, it doesn't really matter. They don't restrict you to how many times you can come and unload, but they probably will change the price depending on demand. So, here goes the first load. It should be quite impressive. First load of barley. 8,605. Very nice. Meaning we now have £20,000, but we do still have £30,000 left to repay. Oh joy. So we want to we want to have about 50,000 in the bank so we can repay the 30,000. Then we're left with 20,000. Yeah, so anyway, let's just head back and I'm going to get this thing finished. I hope it doesn't rain here though, because the straw is going to get wet. It wouldn't be the end of the world if it did, but ideally it doesn't want to get rained on. Right, okay, so back into the combine and we need to continue. There was actually a piece over there which I did miss, but I think if I just start from this end again, it should be fine. We've almost finished that section anyway. So, yeah, I think we'll be done by around 6. Oh crack, there's a lorry over there. There is a lorry. Must be the delivery of gravel. It is. They have just brought the gravel, so I'm going to let them in and then they can just basically tip it. Just in here somewhere. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll let them know. It looks like very soily gravel, but I have looked at it close up and it is actually gravel, so hopefully when it's down it's just going to look much better. Okay, well I'll just pay the bill and then they can go. Okay, well that's delayed me a bit, but at least it's been delivered. I can spread that out later. I'll probably do it before the next vlog, but it has of course cost me £800, so hopefully it is better than soil, which is what it seems to be. I did definitely specify gravel. Anyway, yes, we have this section left in the field. I'm hoping to get it done today. I don't know if we're going to, but if not, we'll just have to finish off tomorrow. The rain seems to have cleared up from the nearby areas, so it should be good. We should be able to just get everything completed. Okay, so this is the final section, with the exception of the one over there. There's a very small little triangle, but that is the majority of the field done. So yeah, like I said, that is going to be baled tomorrow morning, and then hopefully we'll just be able to spend the afternoon doing a bit of research. At least that is the plan. If I can get the other companies to come and clear the bales, then I don't have to do that, so that's going to save quite a bit of time, and the money should just roll in, hopefully. So yeah, obviously I need to go and unload this into the trailer, and then after that I'm going to take it over to the grain merchant and get a decent figure in, hopefully. Anyway, let's just turn it off and we will head over to the trailer and empty the final 2,162 litres into there. They should still be open. I think they close at 7ish. Okay, put a bit of weight in the back as well. Should have had more in the back really. But yep, that is now ready to go. So we'll get the tractor started up and we'll head over there. It's probably not going to be quite as impressive as last time, especially as the trailer isn't almost full, but it's on top of the almost £20,000 that we had. So there we go. We finish off with £23,645 and we've got 4,146 from that one trailer. So that concludes the harvest of the first field. We have 2 more fields to go. As I've already explained what's going to be happening tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen in the end, but yeah, really hoping to get to the bottom of the supernatural or just weird goings on. Anyway, there we go. See you again soon. Bye for now.